Welcome back to the Huddle YouTube channel. I'm your host, Owen, and today we're going to be going over my day one draft grades. However, instead of making one long extended video where you're going to have to sit there and sift through each team and try to find where your team is talked about so you can watch about 5 minutes of a 40-minute video, I'm going to make individual videos for each team that picked in the first round. Now, if you were a team that had multiple picks, I'm going to talk about you guys in one video together with all your picks in there. If you just have one pick, it's going to be a shorter one. I'm just going to give my thoughts on your guys' pick and what you should be doing going forward with the draft. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. We're going to talk about two picks here with the Detroit Lions at 12 after moving down from 6 and number 18. Now, number 12 is going to be Jahmyr Gibbs, which was really confusing. I'm probably not going to be the first nor the last that's going to dog them for this pick. Like, Jahmyr Gibbs was a back half of the first round grade for me. I can see why someone would want to draft him in like the late 20s. If you even swap these picks, I still think it's not good. Because Jahmyr Gibbs being 18, but then Jack Campbell being at 12 is arguably worse. You just signed David Montgomery. Like, I was talking to people about if they took Bijan. And I'm like, why would they do that? If David Montgomery and they have DeAndre Swift on the roster. Now, I know neither of those guys are Bijan Robinson. But, like, still, that would have just been a bad move in free agency anyway. And they've just been kind of signaling to defeat on DeAndre Swift, who wasn't Dan Campbell guy to begin with. So they grabbed Jahmyr Gibbs, who is a pretty much similar player to DeAndre Swift, probably a little bit better than DeAndre Swift at that play type. He's going to be like that Kamara type receiving back, so they had a slight need for depth receiving talent, so he could fill that as well. But like, David Montgomery you signed for like $6 million a year for 3 years. Jahmyr Gibbs isn't going to be your lead back for at least 2 seasons. So you just wasted a top 12 pick, which was the 6th overall pick. You could have grabbed Jalen Carter, but no, you traded down and then grabbed a running back who's not going to be your starter, is redundant with a guy you're probably trying to move off of now, and now it's going to be ugly where you're not going to be able to get any value for them. Like, if you wanted to get Jahmyr Gibbs, you should have traded DeAndre Swift before the draft. So now you have no leverage in DeAndre Swift trades. You probably just have to cut him, and then Jahmyr Gibbs is going to contribute mostly as a receiver, not much as a runner, because you have David Montgomery, who works best with high volume carries. So I didn't get this pick. A lot of people are going to dog it, and let's just move on to the second pick now, where I like it, but probably not. I like it as much as the Jahmyr Gibbs pick, which is not that much. I've been on record with my top 10 linebackers podcast and other things saying that Jack Campbell is a late day 2 guy for me. He is a great run defender. He's got prototypical size, but his range is lacking. He does not provide anything as a blitzer, and basically nothing outside of being a guy who can get an arm in the passing lane because he's super tall and lanky. Take away some different coverage pathways, other throwing lanes just by existing like a scarecrow out there. But he doesn't provide much in pass coverage in general either. So he's strictly drafted to be your run defender. Now you have Malcolm Rodriguez, and this is going to be the Alex Anzalone replacement. So you're upgrading there, but by how much really? How much are you upgrading there as opposed to other places you could have went with this pick? Even a different linebacker like a Diane Henley, who is kind of like Malcolm Rodriguez, except more prototypically sized to the more modern NFL prototype, which is 6'1", 225. Could have been that Mike guy for you. He's the only one I really have a true first-round grade on when it comes to these linebackers. Jack Campbell is my linebacker 8. So, yeah, this is a reach when it comes to the player type. I don't think they could have waited on the linebacker, especially because he's the only one who went in the first round. He's going to improve the run defense. That's a positive. And I know that Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be hopefully a good running back eventually, but like as of right now, these are 2 picks that are not going to impact them immediately, at least as far as they want to, and it's really going to struggle to help them win the NFC North now because of that. But yeah, just adding Gibbs and Campbell's grades together, I'll probably go, I don't know, Gibbs was a disappointment. He was a first-round talent, but he went way too high and was not a position really particularly of need for them. And Campbell was not a first-round talent, was a way big reach, especially at 18. I was even probably going to criticize it if the Bills took him at 27. So I'm probably going to go, that's going to be a D. Gibbs is probably going to be a C-. So let's go D+ for the overall first-day draft grade for the Detroit Lions.